For those of you who were at my talk earlier today, you might have seen a user interface that looks like this, but displays search analytics type of information. This is a demo of SPM, Scalable Performance Monitoring, a service that's built on the same framework as the search analytics, and that's why it looks the same, both in the back end as well as in the front end. This is a service, a SaaS, that allows you to monitor all aspects of all basically solar metrics and some Lucene ones in a bunch of reports and graphs. There is no alerting currently, but we're adding that as the next thing. So what you'll see there are a bunch of reports, and those tabs on the top correspond to various reports. And on the right, you'll see filters. This is only an example with one host that actually runs Search Hadoop and searchlucene.com, various time filters and core filters. And on each of these tabs, so you can see there are various graphs, one or more of them. This is an index graph that shows you your index statistics. So it shows you that there are about 100,000 some documents. I'm not sure actually what this 0.96 is, but typically it shows you the number of documents, the number of documents that have been deleted, which may be assigned to optimize an index or not. Nowadays, you don't really need to optimize. Number of segments in the index, and which you see collapse when Lucene optimizes the index or when it merges segments. Down here, you have file system information, number of files, and size of the index on disk. This is actually very interesting to watch. Actually, let's switch to a different core. Very interesting to watch as a way to understand what's going on with the index at the Lucene level. Here you can see number of files dropping on the left over there. That's because, obviously, Lucene merged some segments. I'll show you a few more of these tabs, but the way this works is that you sign up, and currently this is completely free. You can go and sign up now and use it as well as the search analytics thing. It's completely free because we didn't even plug in the payment stuff. So we can't even charge you even if you wanted to. You download it, and there is a little agent that you add to the command line that collects all this data, both directly from Solar, as well as another tool that gets installed as part of the whole setup on the client side that collects CPU information, memory information, and other things that you'll see. The other important thing here is this cache report, which tells you about what's going on with your Solar caches, your query cache, document cache, filter cache. You have this information in Solar admin statistics page, but it's a snapshot, and it doesn't tell you what's going on over time. I find it nowhere near as useful as this. This is an example where the blue line, dark blue line, is I think hit percent. It's pretty low. We actually just turned it on for the purposes of this demo, turned on this cache for the purposes of this demo. Normally, we actually have it turned off because the hit rate is so low that it's probably not very useful, and we haven't seen any use for it. So this is something that will tell you when these red lines are too high, that evictions are happening, that your cache or caches, there are other ones that are too small. And this is, for instance, one thing that we often do when we help customers who come to us with performance issues. This is one of the first 5 things we probably look at is what's going on with their caches and do they need adjusting. In this case, we would either make them much larger to eliminate evictions, or we would say, you know what, the hit ratio is so, the hit percentage is so low that we'll just turn them off. And I don't think there are other tools that expose this information. Let's see, then same story with document cache and the filter cache. Right? You can see the size of the cache. You can see how many items in the cache you auto warm, and so on. Basically, everything that's solar exposed is in here.
3 minutes.
What was the word? Perfect.
3.
This is, so let me pick a, well, let's see. This is a graph that shows the latency and the query rate. That shows you how many queries per, I think, second coming in and what the latency is. There are, like I said, no alerts, but we'll have alerts that notify you when this crosses certain thresholds. Warm-up is another thing that's good to keep an eye on. You don't want your warm-up queries to take too long if you're, for instance, with a current Solar 3 dot whatever, if you are replicating very frequently. So this shows you how long your warm-ups take, which otherwise I think this is also, something that's exposed in Solar admin page, but you can see how things change over time. This is various operating system type statistics, the CPU, memory, load, disk I/O, very important for performance of Solar, as you probably know, and network traffic. JVM, we just had a customer the other day with a large RAM, 32 gigs of RAM, and a large heap. I think they used 24 gigabytes of RAM or 20 or something like that. And they had one of those JVM issues where everything stops. And we helped them by using a tool like this to figure out what sort of options you should have, like not those aggressive ops, but bunch of other things to reduce the time that the JVM locks everything up. And with a tool like this, you can actually see what's going on, how much time the JVM is spending in doing garbage collection. So these are various reports. Over here, there's nothing on this rightmost one. Right now, it's in our test environment. This is production environment. This is going to be a breakdown of how layers of Solar and Lucene actually at Solar search component level, as well as even some method level in Lucene method level. So you can tell how long certain things in the whole stack take, so you can see where your bottleneck is. And up here you can see that you can have multiple search systems, and actually this one is monitoring itself. It's actually not Solar, because this is what you saw, our reports for Solar. We have similar set of reports for age-based. So this SPM system is actually age-based with a different set of tabs and different set of reports. And you can compare time periods, choose different time frames, shortcuts for time frames. If you have multiple cores, you can see them separately, averaged, summed, and so on. Thank you. And you can sign up on spm.sematex.com, or you can go to our site and see it. Thank you.
Thank you very much.